show you that quick. Like Starlight here, you can light the ground 20 feet for 60 seconds. And every time you engage this spell, of course it's hard to see that I'm lit up now during the daytime. Zoom out and you can kind of see the glow. You kind of give off a glow. But anyway, every time you use illusion and mysticism spells and stuff like that, you gain a certain level of ability in those spells. And so I try and use them as much as I can, like illusion and alteration. Oh, sounds like we got a bandit here. Oh, missed him. You'll notice that it said my willpower is being drained. She must have had a poison arrow that reduces my willpower abilities. If it's just poison, though, that'll wear off after a while. There. Dagger, I'll just leave it. Here, actually, I guess I will take it. It is kind of a toss-up. I'm gonna take her arrows, her bow. I think I'll just leave her breeches. Take her fur items and a lockpick. Lockpicks are useful for opening chests and stuff. You'll notice on the top right of the screen when you have a lasting spell or a poison that was implemented on you. I'll pop it up again here for my illusion Starlight spell. You'll notice that there's an icon that shows that it's active, and also a bar above it that shows you how much time you have left, and that steadily shrinks as you go. But one thing I've learned is that as long as you can level up as many skills as possible, you will level up faster and better than you would normally if you're just, even if you're just a fighting character. It's good to use magic as much as possible, at least in general. That guy's a good guy. He's an Imperial soldier. Deer are also could be considered good guys because they don't attack you or anything. So we're still heading towards the northwest here. Here's a fortress that you could actually go into if you wanted. They make for good areas where you can loot and find a whole bunch of good items and stuff. And we got a rat following me. I usually leave the rat meat because it really isn't worth much. Again, personal preference though. And we should have a bandit over here.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
So unless you want to lose a bunch of money, I typically say no, take it from me if you can, and then we start a fight.
Easily done.
He's got a big war hammer there. Switch to my fire spell and send a few flares his way. Never hurts to do as many attacks as possible and try and find a weakness. There we go. Iron Warhammer is heavy, but it's worth quite a bit, so I usually try and take that if I can. Take his fur stuff. And continue on. And while I'm walking here, I'm going to switch to my health spell with the 3 button. Heal up a little bit. And that is the sound that it makes when you don't have enough magicka left, and of course it'll tell you as well. You'll notice that this game also has weather. Other than visibility and stuff like that, it really doesn't affect how you play the game, but it does make for a much more believable experience. Heal up a little more here. There we go. Just way up the road there, you can see Wayne and Priory. It's behind a tree right now. There it is. There's a farm here that actually has a side quest that you can do. But yeah, right off the bat, you can warp to Wayne and Priory, or fast travel, I mean, right off the bat. But especially when you're just starting out, I usually recommend walking there first because it is fun to just walk around and explore the game, see what's all in there. And also you gain more experience, because fast traveling doesn't gain you any experience, but walking and fighting and using your skills does. So, here we have Wayne and Priory. I'm not going to give away any of the storyline, so I'll just... Oh, and then when you get a quest update, when you... In my case, I got to Wayne and Priory, it'll mention that. And now it says I have to take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. So I'll go ahead and do that. You'll notice the arrow's leading me to this door right here. So we'll head into the Priory. One of the brothers here will speak to me.
Yes? Can I help you?
I'm going to say that I have to speak to Joffrey. Your choices that you make when you're speaking also influences how characters think of you and stuff like that. So you can be a real good guy, or you can be an asshole too. Either way, depending on how you want to do.
Go ahead.
So I wanted to see Joffrey. You'll notice that my arrow on my compass there is now green, so I know he's in the same area as me, and which is correct because he just happens to be right here. And there he is. And you can talk to him. But I'm going to leave it at that. You can just talk to him by using the use key, just like we've been doing for other characters. For me, that's the E button. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'll let you guys experiment from there. I hope this was helpful. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but hopefully this has helped you guys to figure out some ways of doing the game and have fun. Enjoy the game.